Well, this is a pretty special moment. Our first milestone, 100 subscribers. Well, I promised you all a very special build for my 100th subscriber special. And I wanted to do something in Fallout 4 because lately I've been doing a lot of Oblivion stuff, and I wanted to let the Fallout 4 people who subscribed to me in the early days when I was doing exclusively Fallout 4 stuff, hey, I haven't forgotten about you, and I am definitely going to get back to Fallout 4 stuff. But now, let's get to the build. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the USS Freedom. Let me give you a little tour. So this is the gun deck. We have 6 manned artillery cannons. A lot of the defenses on this thing are functional. Most of them are. Down here, I call this the catwalk. We have a lot of defenses. I got 2 guys down here manning the unit.
Yes?
Now, the big problem I had with this build was getting the settlers to just literally do anything on this ship. Because I had to use 2 mods. One to increase the build height, and one to increase the build limit. Because this vessel alone exceeds the build limit. So this is the engineering area. We have, let me show you the stats on this puppy. So, this thing produces over 400 points of energy, 300 points of defense, and has all the necessary accoutrements to satisfy 10 settlers. In addition to all of the guns and ample defenses. We have, this is the bridge, captain's chair. I decided to go with something a little bit more modest. You know, at first I thought about using the King Cola, let's see, there's a throne in here. And I thought about using this throne, but it seemed too ostentatious. Because this is a captain of a ship, not a king. So I just went with the simple red chair. I thought it looked good. I put some equipment here just to keep the settlers happy. We have the beds over here. We have our med bay right here with our doctor. We got our armory over here with our armorer. This is forward lookout. And the observation deck. Always got to have a forward lookout. We have 2 exploratory drones. Scan for... Let's look for some ammo. How about... Look for some 50 cal ammo. Sending out the drones. And we have one on this side as well. Back here we have aft lookout. Now, aft lookout on this vessel is kind of pointless. Because traditionally, on a Navy ship, you have aft lookout so that if someone falls overboard, there's somebody there to see them and call, hey, you know, turn the ship around, we lost somebody. But on an airship, if somebody falls overboard, you're not really going back to save them. You're going back to, you know, pick up their body and put them to
Hi,
rest.
how are you?
Because they're
Easy
not
living,
surviving the
Missy.
fall. So yeah, like I said, this is the bridge. This is the helm. We have the officer of the deck, conning officer, commanding officer. We have ops, and this is the quartermaster. Or no, this is the quartermaster, and this is the petty officer of the watch. And then we have I thought, you know, the one thing that bugs me about this is that the wind barely ever blows in this game. So these things never spin. It's a wonder they only produce 3. I mean, honestly, it's a wonder they even produce 3 as infrequently as the wind blows in this game. If anybody knows a good weather mod that makes the wind blow so these things spin like the dickens, so this plane can actually look like, not plane, but airship can actually look like it's flying. That would flying, what? It's tripping over my own tongue.
Yes?
Please let me know in the comments if anybody knows any good weather mods to make the wind blow. I wanted to show you guys this thing at night, because then you can see the running lights. Left is... I never remember this. Left is red, that's port side, and right is green. That is starboard side. So yeah, she's a tiny ship, she's a frigate, she's a frigate with some punch. Now, let's watch her. Oh, I can't fire on a friendly target, and this counts as friendly. Okay. Do I have any more? Or was that my only one? Yeah, I only had one. I can't believe this little shack counts as a friendly target. Well, there it goes. Oh, yeah. Nice. So yeah, this bad boy is not to be messed with. Nope, they're not done. They're still going. It's 4. Are we firing 6? All right, I think we're done. Nope. Not done yet. Maybe one more? Yep. 6. That's 1 per cannon. 7. Am I, is that coming from the ship? Or is that coming from, oh, I wonder if that's coming from the castle. The castle fired on it as well. That's hilarious. Man, they're still going. Alright guys, I think it's dead. Oh, that is coming. You saw that, right? You saw that cannon went off. That is coming from the ship. I think it's coming from the ship and the castle. All right, I think it's dead, guys. I think we can stop. You killed that bush. That little shrub is never gonna disrespect us again. Good job. My inspiration for this build was a video that I saw. I don't remember if I saw it on YouTube or Reddit. I looked for a long time because I wanted to give the person who made the video credit, but I just could not find the video. And it was a guy who had built a really high ladder up to a platform, and there was like walkways everywhere leading to buildings, and at one point there was a merchant and a shop, you know, one of those little like market stalls, but it was kind of off the edge of the path, and the guy had his hands on the counter, you know, kind of rubbing the counter the way they do in their animation, and the moment he took his hands off the counter, he plummeted to his death because there was nothing underneath him. And I just thought it was a funny video, and I thought, wait, if you can put platforms up high in the sky, maybe you can build like a sky ship or something. And it just sparked this idea in my head. So if anybody knows the video that I'm talking about, it was a jokey kind of, you know, tongue-in-cheek, and I think it was called something like, I waited 7 years to do this in my crazy survival build or something like that. It was some weird, it might have been a YouTube short or a TikTok, I don't know. If anybody knows the video, please link it in the comments and I'll pin the post, because I want that person to get credit for inspiring this build. But yeah, this is my first attempt at something like this. I might take another crack at it and go with a different design, but it is my hope that by putting an idea like this out of building skyships in Fallout 4, that other people will make attempts. There might be mods out there that could make this way easier, way better. One thing is, you'll notice that these settlers, most of them they're not manning their stations on these cannons. And down below the doctor and the armorer and the two gunner's mates that I got down here manning these stations, they're just kind of standing around. And if I fast travel away, they'll just all, when I come back, they'll all not just be down here under the ship, but like way over there by that bush, just kind of standing there staring at the ocean. Like they will be completely off of the ship. And I don't know how to get them to use high up stuff. I posted a thread on Reddit asking, nobody responded to it. I've tried mods. I tried creating a custom INI file and an auto execute file so that it would trigger the INI file automatically every time I load up the game. It didn't work. I've tried, at one point I had a ladder going up there using scaffolding ramps, because I read somewhere that scaffolding ramps had the best nav mesh for settlers, and because settlers sometimes get hung up on the nav mesh for other types of ladders and ramps. Like nothing I've done works. They're up there now because I used console commands to teleport them up there, because it was literally the only way I could get them up there, and they just kind of stand around. And if I leave Spectacle Island, they will all come back down here. They will teleport back down to the ground. So if anybody has any suggestions or ideas on how I can get these settlers to actually use the stuff inside the ship, so that this is more than just a museum piece, that would be super cool. If you're going to build something like this high up, there's two things you want to do. One, you want to get the free fall legs, because you are going to fall like a lot. Like a lot. And the other thing I recommend you do is, so that you can get back up when you fall, put your fast travel point inside your ship. The fast travel spot is under resources, miscellaneous, and then it's right here. And you can only have one of these per settlement, so if you already have one, you have to pick it up and move it manually. You can't just make a new one. Yeah, you definitely want to move your fast travel point up here. It makes it a lot easier. Otherwise, the only other way to get up here is to build a ridiculously tall ladder or staircase or something, or to use a console command to turn off clipping so that you can just fly up here. which I'll be honest, I did do a little bit of that. Sometimes it's just easier. I have on the
Hi, how are you?
because like up there, the only way that I don't have a ladder to get up there to turn on the settlement beacon if I wanted to. So the only way for me to get up there would be to fly up there. I'd like to say in closing that I'm really grateful to have achieved this milestone. I know it's a small first step, but you know, it's a first step. It's a threshold for me, you know. And I've gotten a lot of comments. Generally, people have been pretty nice, you know. Even when they're offering criticism, it's constructive criticism. It's like, hey, you know, it'd probably be better if you did it this way. I've had a few comments that were really nice and motivating, and I haven't really had anybody being mean or disrespectful or anything. You know, I've seen people talk about how toxic YouTube comment sections can get. I haven't experienced that yet, and maybe it's just because I'm a small channel. It's probably because I'm a small channel, but I think this is a good start for a really solid, positive community, and I hope that we can keep building on this. You know, my next goal, my next threshold is going to be 500, and you know, I got a lot of cool stuff that I want to do. Maybe I'll build another skyship. Maybe I'll build something else. I got stuff I still want to do in Oblivion, so if you're here for the Oblivion stuff, I will be doing more of that. I will at some point get back to Skyrim as well. I know I haven't done any Skyrim on this channel yet, but I do love me some Skyrim. And I will, of course, still be doing stuff on Fallout. I'm going to be trying to put a little bit more effort into my production. I know this particular video was a little bit freestyle, but that's because this isn't really, you know, like a tutorial or anything. This is just a fun celebration, kind of just chilling, having fun video, you know? So I would love to see other people build skyships. I would love to see your designs. I would love to see, you know, recommended mods. Please let me know down in the comment section if you think there's any mods that could make this better. And definitely, if you build your own skyships, make a little video, put it on your own YouTube profile, and link it down in the comments so I can watch it. Because that's what I'm all about. I want my content to inspire you guys to make your own content. Because I've seen so much cool stuff out there. I've seen so many amazing builds and so many, not just character builds, but like settlement builds. I've seen people do some really amazing stuff. And if something I do can inspire you guys to do something cool, well, I mean, that's just good karma coming back, in my opinion. So, yeah, thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.